Hey, this is Craig up here in the space bunker. Not in the space bunk. Not in space. Obviously, it's a fake show. So space is. I've never been to space. Anyway, warning: the following podcast is not real. It does not prove that other dimensions are also real. Also not real. Although, just between you and me, there are like so many dimensions. It's nuts. But don't tell anyone I told you. If you've always wanted to see Hello from the Magic Tavern live and you're going to the Outside Lands Festival in San Francisco or New York Comic Con in New York City, you are in luck. We're doing live shows at both. You can get more info by clicking on live shows at hellofromthemagictavern.com. And remember, you don't need a ticket to Comic Con to get into the New York show. Now let this video from Twitter by not_superiority get you pumped for the show.
Hi, I'm here to tell you guys a little bit about Hello from the Magic Tavern. It's a podcast about a dude who fell through a magical portal behind a Burger King 2-some-odd years ago. And he fell into this land, dude. It's called Foon, and it's like Middle Earth with multiple buttholes, and little tiny top hats. It's fucking hilarious. Y'all give it a listen. It's the bright point of my Mondays. And you know we all need that in this day and age.
Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, this is what's going on. About 2 years and 5 or 6 months ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King in Chicago into the magical, fantastical land of Foon. Unfortunately, it's being taken over by the Dark Lord, who is forcing me and my buddies to keep doing this podcast we record every week here in the tavern, the Vermilion Minotaur, in the town of Hogsface, in the land of Foon. And that's it. There's no other, really important stuff that people would need to know. There's no, recent terrible...
There certainly haven't been any murders.
There have not been any murders, accidental or otherwise. We're cool. We're totally cool.
Very cool.
The coolest.
Yeah.
In Foon, Arnold, did you know that there's a saying... Thou art cool as a cucumber. It's one of our shortest sayings.
Thou art cool as a cucumber?
Yes. Often kept someplace cool under a rock or in a pantry.
There's also a saying, as cool as the other side of the penis.
You know, the side that doesn't get as warm.
Oh, sure. I know we're talking about penises now, but I'm just hungry for a nice cold cucumber fresh from under a rock.
Oh, that does sound good.
Oh, but I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce my co-host. I am joined, as always, by my co-host, Chunt the Guard.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
Good. Back to being a badge.
Yeah, that's right. You were a flamingo briefly.
Was that?
Yeah, for a couple weeks.
Was that recently?
Very, last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
you were.
Up to about 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. That was a bird, yeah. Did I say call yeah, baby?
Why would you say that?
I don't think you had an opportunity to.
Well, that's a missed opportunity.
Well, I'm glad that you never had an opportunity to say that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm also joined by my other co-host.
I am Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of
Cucumbers.
chaos, champion of the great halls of Tarakas. The elves know me as Fiangyalak, the dwarves know me as Zonin and Hookstanges, and I am known in the northeast as Gasmanius Maystar. And though I may be trapped here in this tavern, where I am kept in a drawer-shaped cell from day to day, and must pretend that I am a weak man with no magic powers at all, to fool the Dark Lord and his minions such as Baron Ragoon and Dripfang, the Chef Inquisitor, I am lurking in the shadows, learning and growing and learning everything that I can so that I may someday defeat that Dark Lord. And nobody's been murdered lately.
Nobody.
Nobody's been murdered.
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
In fact, here's Fleek right here, and as you can see, he's wearing a floral patterned shirt and sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been having a great time with Fleek all week.
Yeah, in fact, it's been a Fleekend at Arnie's.
Yeah, he's totally alive.
Isn't that right, Fleek? Nod of head.
Yeah, and, while we're talking about people that are also not dead, fucking philosophy guy, totally alive.
Yeah, let's list all the people who aren't dead.
Yeah, fucking philosophy guy is alive over there. He's alive, not just propped up with a series of pulleys that's constantly just making him rock back and forth.
That's right. He's very alive. And, of course, Blemish, who's currently on vacation.
Yeah.
Here's the letter he wrote and gave to me, his best friend.
Ooh.
Dear Usidore, the blue, great wizard.
Usidore, would you mind reading it in Blemish's voice as if reading the letter in your mind, you're hearing it in Blemish's voice?
I would love to. Usidore, the blue, great wizard. I am leaving for a short time.
It just sounds like sensual Usidore.
Yeah.
Oh, and I really will miss giving ale to you and Arnold and Chunt because you were my favorite patrons. Oh, and I cannot wait until I return and can see all your bright and shining faces again. Love, XOXO Blemish.
Is that how you spell blemish? XOXO?
Look, Usidore, I don't want to give you notes on your Blemish voice, but it does sound like you're masturbating while hyperventilating.
That's what Blemish sounds like.
Oh, you mean master ventilating?
Oh, is that a thing? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Or hyperbation? Those are both. Well, it depends on how you
From what end you come at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, here, you take this letter that's written here and you read it in Blemish's voice. Read the exact words that were on the page that I just read.
The words, all right, of course. Of course, I will do it because, first of all, I've got a great Blemish voice. And second of all, I definitely know how to read. Dear Usidore, the wizard.
Arnie, I don't mean to give you a line reading.
Okay, yeah.
But it's more of like a, Dear Usidore. It's a little more throaty. Does that make sense? Okay. I don't mean to give you a line reading. Just say it like I said it.
Okay, all right. So sort of like I'm masturbating while pooping?
Yeah. Mooping.
Sure, of course. Just like I'm mooping. All right. Dear Usidore, the wizard who I love and is great, I've gone away on vacation. I've got to be honest. After about the first half sentence, I wasn't paying attention to what the rest of the letter was. I was really just thinking about the voice and thinking, that sounds like something. It's definitely masturbating. But what's that other word? What's that word when you need to breathe into a bag? Hyperventilating. Yes, that's it. Sincerely, Blemish.
You skipped XOXO.
Oh, sorry. XOXO Festival.
Well, Chunt, would you like a turn?
Absolutely.
Oh, here you go.
Here we go.
Yes. Yes, I will read this letter. Yes. Dear. You don't. Wait, I'm sorry, Chunt.
He was really. No, that was good. He was really vamping for time the way Blemish would.
Yes. Here's the thing, though.
Yes. Yeah, I never realized how much
We don't
Blemish
need you
said
to
yes.
We don't need you to do Blemish's voice preparing to read the letter.
Yes.
But whatever gets him there, whatever gets him to that place.
Yeah.
Dear Chunt and Arnie,
Oh,
what to say to you? You have my eyes. You have your mother's name. XOXO. Yes. I think these impressions are really evolving towards something. Not the sound of Blemish's voice, but it's getting somewhere.
It's the essence of Blemish.
Sure.
Sometimes impressions don't have to be exact copies of people. They just have to somehow encapsulate something about that person.
Oh, yeah, like Dana the Carver.
Who's Dana the Carver?
Dana Carver. He's the local carver. He does statues and any sort of fillery work, but he does great impressions. But they're not dead on. They're just he just takes ownership.
Interesting.
Some of his original characters are good too, like Temple Lady.
Temple Lady.
I love Temple
it's
Lady.
like a lady who is at a temple.
Yeah, just the kind of lady you'd meet at a temple. You know that type.
Do you have a Dana Carver impression?
Do I impersonate this person's characters?
Yeah.
That would be tacky.
Okay, so you're not gonna do it,
It wouldn't be prudent.
guys. I just want to say, I don't think anyone's on to us. Yes.
Oh, I thought Blemish was here for a moment.
No,
You
you
nailed it.
Usidore, don't forget, Blemish is dead.
I won't forget that Blemish is dead and that we murdered him.
Have you guys been sleeping at all this last week?
Like a baby.
Ever since Blemish accidentally spit into that bowl and shrunk in and drowned in his own saliva and died, which was technically his own fault, but I guess you could see it as being our fault. I just really haven't been sleeping at all.
The only way I can sleep is to assume it was my fault. If I think that was just an accident, that's tragedy. If I think I set some trap and I capture mine enemy and bring his undoing about, I sleep wonderfully.
I see. So if it's an accident, it's tragedy. If it's an intentional, it's Gina.
You guys killed 52 sacks of flour,
Yeah,
right?
also 52 sacks of flour died. So many people died last week. And I'm just worried that if the rest of the guards find out about it, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, I think we'll be all right. We've got fucking philosophy guy all propped up over there, and we've got Fleek here with his cool sunglasses on. I don't think anyone's gonna know the difference. We'll just sell some teeth for every once in a while, and everyone will think Fleek's still alive.
Guys, and I won't, trust me, I will not tell any of the guards, okay? And especially not Tattlesnake.
Tattlesnake.
Tattlesnake?
You guys haven't met Tattlesnake?
No, you've told us about You've told us about Cockroach Clown and Wheelbear, but I haven't heard of Tattlesnake.
Tattlesnake's just a snake. Like, anything you say to him, he'll, run tell that. Or slither tell that. So I won't tell him.
Yes.
And I think we'll be safe. I can trust... I've already told Cockroach Clown, but I can trust him.
No, Chunt.
What?
You told Cockroach Clown.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends.
You absolutely cannot trust Cockroach Clown. He's a cockroach clown.
Listen,
First of all, he's the craziest and most unreliable of any of the people I've ever met in this world. And also, we can't tell anybody except for our listeners who we trust implicitly.
You think Cockroach Clown is unreliable?
Yeah.
Anytime you look into a mirror and say his name 3 times, he appears.
That's true. That's
How's that
very
for being
reliable.
prompt, huh?
Look, all I'm saying is we've got to play this cool.
That's
and that
right.
means don't tell anybody. We can get through this. We can get away with it if we don't tell anybody.
We have to keep it in this tight circle of 7.
7?
Arnold, Chunt,
Arnie.
Usidore, Cockroach Clown now,
Yeah.
Flower,
What
Pizza
about...
Skull, Metamore.
How many people have you guys told?
I've told at least 3.
I carved it into a tree.
I mean, I have only told several 100,000 people if our analytics are to be believed.
I think that's a high number.
I mean, it's hard to know exactly.
I mean, these are soft numbers for sure.
Are there that many Hanks on Earth?
Rusty, if you say anything about this, I swear to Foo, I will come over there and beat your ass. Hank, how are you doing?
That reminds me, Hank and Rusty, if you're listening to the podcast and enjoying it, post a video of yourself on Twitter explaining the show or telling people why they should listen. Hashtag it with Treesistance. Or if you want it to make more sense to people, hashtag it with Magic Tavern, and maybe we'll play your audio on the podcast.
Unless you fuck us, Rusty. And then I will come and...
Rusty,
Guys,
don't
I'll
fuck us.
Guys, we
Ooh.
cannot turn against each other. Usidore, Chunt, all of you listening right now from Earth, be cool.
Well, maybe you should be cool.
You're not being cool. You're the one.
What?
You're
I'm the
proclaiming
coolest.
to everyone to be cool, and you're not being cool. And you know Rusty's gonna fuck it up.
Fucking Rusty.
Fucking Rusty.
Guys, I've been meaning to say, I don't think we can trust Rusty.
He's unrustworthy.
People on Earth, if you find Rusty, take him out. You know what I mean?
Do we want to advise people to do that?
You're right. There might be a recording of this. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Hey.
It's Momo.
Momo.
Holy
I
crap,
know that noise. That means we've got a Momo message.
I thought that chair was just moving on its own. But you dragged it over.
Did you miss Miss Momo?
We always miss Momo. It's so very wonderful to see you.
Hello. I do have a message for you. Hello. Tom has sent me, and he told me to tell you that he's a series of bats.
That's the whole message?
Yeah. When I was talking to him, he looked like a man, but what does Momo know? Like, he looked like absolutely just a man.
Momo don't know.
Momo don't know.
Well, he has to be a series of bats because he's too big to be a single bat.
Does Tom know that we're paying for each of these messages individually? Like, he can't just send us a message that says, I'm a series of bats.
He's in character.
Can
How dare you?
Momo admit something?
Please.
Please,
Of course, Momo, this is a safe space where we can admit anything, but we should not betray each other. Otherwise, we might have to take each other out.
Oh, jeez. Well, Momo messed up.
Oh, Momo.
Momo gave that message at first to the wrong Usidore the Blue.
What?
Yeah.
Momo say what?
I saw a guy, and he said, he said, I'm Usidore the Blue. Yeah.
He said it like that? He didn't shout it?
No, he was like, yeah, I'm Usidore the Blue. I'm like really into lights and shadows.
Super casual like that?
Yeah.
Is there a casual Usidore?
Yeah, and
I
he's
don't
like,
think so.
in the north, they know me as Jennifer Love Hewitt. In the south, I'm made of bees. In the
south, I'm
in
made
the
of beef?
northeast,
Bees.
That makes,
Don't be
that makes
stupid.
way more sense.
in the northeast, I am known as Caillou, and then I don't remember the rest.
Who is this imposter?
How do we get him on the podcast?
Hey, how dare you?
I had a bunch of messages for you, and I gave them to him by
Oh,
accident.
no.
No.
And a couple of nudes.
Oh, be cool, be cool. Wait, nudes of Usidore or nudes of you?
Oh, not nudes of just like, well, I don't mean to make the two of you feel bad, but Usidore gets sent a lot of nudes, which is just women describe their naked bodies to me.
Sure.
And then Momo comes and poses in the way that he thinks said that woman looks right in front of Usidore.
Could you tell us one of those nudes right now?
Yeah, sure. Wait, it's better if I show you, but then I'll show you, then I'll describe it. Ready? Mm-hmm. Hit.
Ooh, provocative.
Yeah, this was just a girl. She said, she was like, tell Usidore that I'm super sleepy. And that I'm real tall. And then I-
Sleepy and tall.
and very naked.
I'm red. I'm blushing. I didn't know I was not receiving these messages. 'Tis I, Usidore, and I command thee. Go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern right now and become a member and get all of our wonderful bonus content. Were there any messages, though, from our cohorts throughout the land sending us important intel on the Dark Lord?
Yeah, well, they all said, like, I'm feeling discouraged, but you guys shouldn't give up. And we're actually, like, we're all counting on you. You guys are our only hope. Stuff like that.
Ooh. I was
Hope.
I was sort of thinking everyone else was our only hope. So everyone thinks everyone else is their only hope.
Oh, sounds like they're projecting on us.
Oof.
Everyone seems to be biding their time, being like, they'll figure it out.
Well,
Here's hoping we do.
Yeah.
will you do me a favor real quick?
Oh, yeah.
I recently went back to being a badger because I met this beautiful badger named Primrose.
Okay.
Would you send her a nude for me?
Sure. Do you want to describe your body, or should I just go with what I see?
Can you kind of just, I don't know if this is
Man, I want to
tacky.
both of those
I don't know if-
descriptions.
I don't know if this is gauche, but can you just say that I'm sleepy and tall?
Okay. I mean, you're really not supposed to send pictures of yourself that are false advertising.
Also, Chunt, you've still got your hats on.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Let me take those off.
Well, I'll let her know.
Thank
I'll
you.
find her and I'll give a little pose.
Thank you.
Why is everybody so interested in being sleepy?
That's like the sexy thing.
Oh.
It's like if you're like extra sleepy, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Weird. Oh, by the way, for new listeners, Momo is a mouse with human strength, you know, like you do. And she's been sending messages for us back and forth all over town.
Yeah. And I mean, there's not a ton of money in this, so I've been having to supplement with other things.
Oh, Momo, what kind of work have you been doing?
Keep him busy. I was a therapist for a little bit.
Oh, wow.
I had to stop though because I was actively ruining people's lives by accident.
Well, you're not.
Whose
you're
life
not
is it?
certified, right?
What?
You're not certified.
Oh, absolutely not. I just got advice from my friend Freud. You know, the little rat named Freud,
Oh.
the one who's like so into his mom.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
sure.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know him.
Well, he gave me some advice, and then I just really messed up.
You slipped?
I slept. I had a horrible fall, and then
Yeah.
I just messed up.
That's dangerous to do around Freud.
What was the advice?
He was just like, tell everyone to start dating their mom.
Oh.
Who did you tell to start dating their mothers?
I had like a family of geese come in, and that really messed them up.
Especially because then they're all competing to date the same mom.
Yeah, I've had the unwed mother came and saw me, and
Oh, you mean Daphne? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. She desperately needs good advice.
but Momo just guessed.
Yeah.
Momo loves to guess.
Well, how many jelly beans are in this jar? Are you moving?
Yes, that's how I think.
You think while moving? See, Arnie, she can do it.
Oh.
70.
That's right. There are 70. And actually, let me take them out of this jar. Let me arrange them. And would you also send these to... Oh, damn it. I was going to have you send these to Primrose.
So, John, tell us a little bit about Primrose. Like, we haven't heard about you dating anyone in a while. I guess except for Florence the Flamingo, who turned out to be evil.
Wait, I dated a flamingo?
Yeah.
You were a flamingo last week.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's about on par.
All right, I'll believe you. Primrose was a beautiful badger I just met recently. She's from Baxter Bay.
Oh.
So she was never one of my subjects.
Yeah.
I just met her. She's a guard as well. And, we just kind of got to talking, had a lot of similarities, and ended up having a little...
Oh.
Now that I remember, when we were having coitus, I was a flamingo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did it on one leg.
Now, Momo, I need you to send a message for me to Clax the skeleton.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to use my red checker to jump his black checker, and he needs to king me.
Are you playing a game with him?
We're playing checkers via mail.
So you want me to have him take a black checker and throw it and then king you?
Close enough.
Momo's got it. Anything else?
I don't know. Momo, how are you doing? You seem a little overworked.
I'm almost tired. I haven't been...
But not in a sexy way.
Not in like a sexy way. Momo's just
That's
like...
sleepy.
You're tired,
Yeah,
not sleepy.
I'm tired, not sleepy.
Oh, I see. Fine line between tired and sleepy.
Yeah, and Momo keeps messing up and sending the wrong messages. Because you know when you get overworked,
Sure.
and then you just like, there's too much going on, and you don't have an outlet outside of work, and then you just start sending messages to the wrong people and causing all sorts of trouble and accidentally doing some good work for the Dark Lord, you know?
Oh, no, Momo.
Yeah.
Now, where are you living these days? Is that still causing stress in your life?
Yeah, mostly any hole I can find. So if you know of any holes.
Uh-huh.
I know of a lot of holes.
What makes for the best hole to kind of live in?
Yeah, what are you looking for in a hole?
I love roommates. I love coming home at the end of
yeah.
the day and having a chit chat with a roommate.
I think also the absence of yellow lizards makes for a good
Oh,
hole.
yes,
yeah.
of course.
Want to make sure those aren't in there and they bite you.
Of course. Also, Momo loves a pocket.
Oh, sure.
Can't afford a pocket, but Momo loves a pocket. A pocket on a man.
Oh, sure.
Pocket on an important man.
Where do you want that pocket? We talking pants? We talking shirt?
Ooh, I want it to be in a shirt pocket. Or no, a pant pocket, but not a pocket on a butt.
That's a good distinction to make. Now,
It's
Momo,
weird. I'm not a mouse, and yet I totally tracked that. I was like, yeah, I think I agree with all of those points.
Yeah.
Butt pocket.
would you ever consider if you started making enough money for, this is sort of, the
Hypothetical?
This is hypothetical, only in the sense that this is like high-end living for anyone. Would you ever consider living under my hat? If you could afford it.
Okay, well,
What does your hat rental go for these days?
It's about $2,300 a month.
What?
That's right.
That's outrageous.
That's crazy.
His hat is famous in the mouse community, and all the most famous mice have lived there. It's just, I can't believe you even said that. As if I would live in the most famous mouse house.
Dream big. You must have a goal, as Usidore has a goal, to someday defeat the Dark Lord.
Well, first of all, I hear it's very haunted.
It's extremely haunted.
Wait, what kind of ghosts are in your hat?
Ghosts of, the murdered.
Oh, great.
Ghosts of,
Isn't there a ghost of Chris Must Pass?
there's a ghost of Chris Must Pass up there. There's a hunger ghost, not Chunt's father, though.
Phew.
And there's a ghost hunter, too,
Oh, no.
all living in my hat.
I don't believe in those.
It's the ghost of a ghost hunter, I should
Oh,
clarify.
I see.
So it's the spirit of a ghost hunter.
Man, I want to talk to that ghost of the ghost hunter. Future episode.
It's upsetting.
I can
for
only
them.
imagine.
Because they think they're looking for a ghost, and they have their little devices and their magics, and they spend a lot of time forgetting that they're dead, and they go, oh, the ghost was me the whole time. It's really repetitive and boring.
Yeah.
How's, we'd be remiss to not ask, how's Momo's family?
Still ginormous. Still too many people in Momo's family, but we're
What
doing
were your
okay.
brothers and sisters' names? You had, like, Vicky, Lawrence, who were the... I
Well,
forget.
we're all double names except for Mike, because Mike is
That's right.
the worst. Mike has stolen a girlfriend or a boyfriend from each one of his siblings.
Oh, that's
for sport.
terrible.
For
That is not
sport.
cool.
Terrible.
Just to see if he can.
It sounds like he can.
Did he
Is
steal...
he just an extra charismatic mouse?
Yeah, he's so charming. And you know it's so upsetting? Have you ever had to send a nude to your brother? Because it's upsetting.
No.
Arnie gets it. Look, Arnie gets it.
Arnie, do you get that? Do you have a brother?
I don't have a brother. But you know what, Chunt?
Yeah.
I love you like a brother.
Aw.
I don't have any context to know what that really means because I don't have a brother.
Same here, but I love you like a brother.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
Okay. Maybe later let's send descriptions of each other nude.
You don't know how into that I am.
So Mike
I know.
demanded that, I suppose other people demanded that you send a nude description to your own brother.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Unreal.
I'm very,
Unbelievable.
very sorry for you.
Thank you. You know what? Thank you.
How's your dating life going? Last time you were on, weren't you searching for a mate?
Yeah, and I said if anyone knows of Momo, like anyone for Momo, if you remember correctly, I asked you, the three of you, to set me up. Wait, but there is a man in the corner over there, and he is bobbing his head at me. Do you think he's flirting?
Oh, I would
Philosophy
stay
guy?
away.
Hold on. Guys, wait, is he looking at me?
Arnie, pull the rope to turn his head.
Technically, yes, he is.
Is he? Okay, great. Okay.
Too far, you turned it all the way
do I
around.
look?
Oh, no.
Wait, fix my hair. Fix my hair.
His head is falling off.
Here, I'll fix your hair. I'm fixing your hair.
All right,
There.
Thank you. Okay, ready? I'm going to pose. Tell me if I'm... Okay. Is he looking at me?
You look tired, not sleepy.
All right, here we go. You're sleepy.
Oh.
Is it working?
I think it's working.
Can one of you send him over a drink from me?
Sure.
Say this is from the little mouse who can throw you through a wall.
Arnold,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this for her self-esteem.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to send a drink over
Seems
there.
like there are no good choices in this scenario.
No, there are not.
How far do we let this go?
We'll figure something out.
Now, Arnie, I know this must be hard for you because you are definitely in love with me. But if you can just look past that and let me flirt with this gentleman in the corner.
Okay. Guys, he's been dead a week. He smells awful. Like, there's stuff growing on him. I'm starting to think some of the decisions we've made haven't been the smartest.
What, do you mean like when you started recording this podcast 2 years and some months ago?
Yeah.
Momo, here, he sent you, that gentleman over there, he sent you over some cocoa. He said, this is Cocoa Mo. She's mooping.
Oh, Momo, we eat off of this table.
Momo, sorry. You know what? I had a message for you guys, and it was marked urgent, and it was so important, and it was like the label was like, they were like, this is what the label is, and it was
What is it?
how to defeat the Dark Lord.
What?
Here we go.
Oh gosh, here it is.
You're just posing. Stop posing.
Hold on, Momo's trying to remember.
Those seem like nudes.
Momo, do you remember who it was from?
No, someone
that's
important.
all right.
Someone, they said, I'm a friend, and you need.
We need...
I think you need it. The only thing I remember about the message is that you need 3 weapons.
Okay.
And,
3 weapons.
And they went into exactly where to find them and exactly what you needed. And now Momo doesn't remember, but it's 3 different weapons.
Good job.
One of them might have been a person, but Momo's
One
not
of the
sure.
weapons might have been a person?
Yeah.
So, like, pick him up by the leg and swing him at him?
Probably. Momo,
Or like a-
Momo don't know. Well, I gave the other Usidore the blue the full message. I remembered when I got to him, so he knows the whole thing somewhere.
Look, Momo, I don't want to come down on you or anything, but these messages are important. When we try to send these messages, they might have very sensitive information, either personal information or something we don't want the Dark Lord to know, or something we need to know about the Dark Lord. Oh, no.
She's crying. She's sobbing. Arnie, apologize.
She's
She's trying to lift you up.
Christ-ervating?
Momo's gonna take a 1-minute nap, and then I'll get out of here. Here.
Momo, if you're going to take a nap, I'm going to offer you a special deal to stay in my hat for free.
Momo.
Here you go.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to read an email. As always, you can email me at magictavern@puppies.supplies. It's a real email address. Here's one. I'm on episode 11. Oh, so many from early on. I'm on episode 11 and have enjoyed hearing about Foon thus far. I do have a question. as to whether Chunt remains a badger through the remaining episodes.
Absolutely.
The reason I ask is that I have a fairly good mental image of the tavern and you guys, and if Chunt changes into something else, I would have to redo my mental image. I'd rather not bother with that. So if he does change at some point, can you let me know so I can just stop listening now and not have to deal with it? Thanks in advance, Kevin.
Oh, there's a lot to unpack there. Well, obviously, if you're hearing this, you've already heard many episodes where Chunt has taken a different form.
Not that many.
I've been different forms?
Yes.
Yeah, you were you an alligator?
Sounds like me.
At the very least, recently you
You're
were
a flamingo.
When?
Just last week.
2 weeks.
Did I say call yeah, baby?
No, and you already asked that.
Really?
Yes.
When did I ask that?
Earlier today.
Flamingos don't even do that.
I think all this stress is getting to me. I gotta go tell Tattlesnake.
No.
Chunt.
Do not tell Rattlesnake.
Chunt, be cool, man.
Be cool.
Be cool.
I'm trying to be
Calm
cool.
down.
You be cool, too.
Usidore, you be cool.
You be cool.
Everybody,
Honestly?
put your swords down. Put your swords down.
All right.
On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. What are we doing?
But you should already have your sword down.
Honestly, you know who should be cool? Kevin, be cool. If me changing shape is going to cause you to stop listening, I don't think you were a fan in the first place.
Also, if your biggest concern in life is having to change your imagination, oh boy.
Also, you think you have a clear mental image? I probably look better than you're imagining.
Kevin, Rusty used to be my most despised listener, but now it's you.
Yeah, and you know what? You should read a book. There's a troll in Foon called Eckhart Troll who has a beautiful book called The Power of Now. You should read that, simplify your life, and just really take charge. It sounds like you're very unhappy.
But speaking of books, that reminds me, I have another email here. How to defeat a book club. My understanding is that averaging about 0.75 to 1 bottles of wine per participant will prevent any book club from realizing its stated goals. Your mileage may vary. I further understand that the practice is not uncommon, so the element of surprise may not be yours.
Oh, if we get the Dark Lord shit-faced, we may be able to defeat him.
Yeah. Oh, for new listeners, the book club is a code word we sometimes use when we're talking about the Dark Lord. But also, we're thinking about starting up a book club. In fact, let's finally get around to moving forward with the book club. A lot of people have emailed in a lot of books that we could read, and a lot of people suggested The Great Gatsby, and it just so happens that someone shoved a copy of The Great Gatsby through the dimensional portal, so we can take turns reading it. We're going to read The Great Gatsby.
Yes, we are going to read The Great Gatsby together, and you should read it along with us so that we may then talk about it, and you can listen. I guess they won't really be partaking in the book club. They'll just be listening to us have a book club.
No. If they read the book as well, then they'll feel like they're part of the book club. They will be part of the book club.
Yes, and then they can tweet at me at Usidore the Blue. Do we have a date that we want to have it done by?
I'm just pulling this out of my butt, but let's...
Oh, put that back.
Sorry. Unrelated
Answer
to
the
that.
question. Stop doing that.
I'm sorry. There was something that's been bothering me in my butt for like days.
Look, Momo
Looks
is
like a
looking
long
for a hole
string.
to live in, but not that one.
No, thank you.
Oh,
she's
hey,
awake.
Momo.
Aw.
Oh,
Hey, Momo, while you were sleeping, we decided we're going to read an Earth book called The Great Gatsby. If you want to be part of our book club, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
So we're going to read The Great Gatsby, and let's say we'll shoot for August 28th for you, Rusty, Hank, and Kevin to have read The Great Gatsby, and we'll talk about it on the show.
and from Movie Club, we're watching while you were sleeping.
What's this? We've got a movie club?
I don't think so.
I have an email here. This is to chunt@gmail.com. That's Chunt with 6 T's. Greetings, Chunt from Australia. I just wanted to call to your attention that Arnie has received more than 10 shots and there's been no consequence. I feel it is your duty as a guard to discipline Arnie. Thank you for your time. Tobias. I guess that's right. I haven't been keeping total track. You
I
got
thought
more than
you'd-
10 shots?
I thought you could just throw those away.
Oh boy, now that I've been called out on it, I better lay down the law. So I guess as punishment for your 10 shots or more, you have to go right now on a quick date with Momo.
What?
Just have a quick date with Momo.
Okay,
But Momo's spoken for by the man in the corner.
look, Momo, I don't want to come between you and the decaying corpse of fucking philosophy guy.
What?
Like
Sorry,
literally.
Momo wasn't listening for 10 seconds. What did you just say?
Let me light these candles
Momo.
real quick.
Momo, there's never a good time to tell this to someone, but something terrible has happened to the man you think you're dating.
And put this one plate of spaghetti in the middle.
He's He did.
What a weird way to start our date, Arnie. What a weird choice you just made. I'm gonna. Yeah, no.
No, Momo! Oh my gosh, I know
Come
you're...
here.
No, Momo.
Shh.
No.
Shh. End of date.
Okay.
End of days?
End of date.
End of date. That makes more sense.
This is why Momo's still single.
I think it's time to bury fucking philosophy guy.
I've had worse dates.
Always a bridesmaid.
Let's eat a dinner off of his chest and then chop off his head.
Hey, are you guys using this chair? Do you mind if I borrow this?
No. Who's this?
Oh, sorry, I'm being rude. My name is Usidore.
Oh.
What?
My name is Usidore.
No, it's not.
The elves know me as Jennifer Love Hewitt. Down in the south, I'm made of bees.
How dare you?
Oh. When you say down in the south, you're made of bees.
I mean my genitals.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Bee genitals.
See, I mentally always go there, but I'm not always wrong.
That's true.
This is the guy.
You are not Usidore.
Oh, there's a lot of bad energy going around here. I'm going to go back to my table. This is too busy, okay? Take care, guys.
He's great.
I might have to get that bowl back out.
Whoa, Mundle, stop.
I'm gonna kill him.
No, wait,
I'm gonna kill Council
Usidore, don't kill that guy.
I'm gonna kill him.
No, Usidore.
I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, guys, Chunt, we've already killed so many people.
I don't know if I can. If another person dies, I can't keep a secret.
I know. And also, still do a better job of keeping the secret all the people that have recently died.
I'll try. I'll try so hard. I'm so sorry.
Fraud! Charlatan! Mountebank!
No, he's bringing out the big words.
Hey,
Look,
what's your problem, man?
You are my problem, and now you must die. Feel the wrath of Usidore.
Oh, shit, you just ruined my rug, man.
Usidore, if you're gonna kill somebody, don't do it so far away from the mic. It's just kind of like the last 3 weeks when you were accidentally talking to the other side of the microphone.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Hey, excuse me, you just ruined my rug.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Well, I think people shouldn't wear toupees.
Well, that's my business.
That's your business?
Also, did you call me a mountebank?
Yeah, I did.
Dick move.
Yeah, well, I don't like you.
Well, I'm Usidore the Casual, so you don't have to like me. You're so uptight.
You can't be Usidore. I'm Usidore.
There can be two Usidores.
No, there can't.
There can be two Usidores.
Oh, I hate you.
That's our name when we're together is Usidore.
Fine, you can be Usidore, but I'm Usidore.
I'll take it.
All right.
Compromise.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
I hope you die.
Hey, real quick. Are these two guys dead?
Definitely.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have admitted to that so easily.
Well, what are you going to do? It's Usidore.
All right, guys. Gaelic in common.
What's that?
He just made it lighter in here.
I mean, he didn't even say the words right. Even I know how to do that spell.
I think he just has a dialect.
So I could just say anything.
No, never mind.
How'd
How'd that work?
Holy cow!
Another jar of jelly beans just appeared.
What?
How many jelly beans, Mom? Damn it.
Oh, Momo, you're so hungry for jelly beans.
No wonder you're tired all the time. I think you have diabetes.
Arnold, were you interrupting the music for a reason?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say that we've been so consumed by the guilt over these recent deaths and worrying that we're going to be caught that we haven't spent any time trying to unpack this riddle to try to find the hidden weapons inside the tavern.
Oh, yeah.
We've got to find out what's going on with the tavern. This is Otok's tavern, so he probably knows what's going on here. So I think what we should do is send Momo out to get a message to Crom, because Crom was on the road so long with Otok.
Shouldn't we just try to find Otok?
Why does no one like my plans?
Your last plan was to put that guy up on a pulley system, and we turned his head all the way around.
Well,
And Momo fell in love.
I mean, it wasn't entirely a failure.
That's true.
Yes, it did do its job for a little bit.
Momo, Crom might have some clues about what's going on in the tavern. Send a message to Crom that we need his help.
Okay, go to Crom and say, what's the deal?
Yeah.
I'm saying that right. Crom?
Yes. Crom.
Because I don't...
Oh, no. Momo.
I keep giving it to the wrong people, so I just want to be clear. His name is Crom.
Cray.
Crom.
R-O-M.
Cray?
Cray. A capital Cray.
A capital Cray.
R-O-M.
R-O-M.
Crom.
Crom.
Guys, we got to get on a different messaging
No,
service.
Momo can do it. Crom, I'm going to say, what's the deal?
Yes.
That's the message. Any nudes for him?
Ooh, yeah, real quick. Sleepy.
Okay.
Furry.
Yeah, I've got
Oh, yeah,
I've got one too.
That does work for me.
I've got one too. Let me get this ripped off real quick.
Oh,
That's better. And let me make my sleepy eye.
That's not
Are we
sleepy eye.
Are we
That's-
sending nudes?
Oh,
Let me
Usidore.
Let me lift up my robe here. Cover your mouth. You don't want any bees getting in there.
We're fucked.
Arnold,
Yeah.
I'm committed to helping you discover all the secrets to this tavern. So every day, I'm going to touch one rock and try to figure out its magical properties.
It's Arnie.
Oh, P.S. I think I got some of your guys' notes.
Oh, yes, you did.
Well, I'll see you later.
Oh.
Well, Momo's on her way.
Goodbye, Momo.
Bye, Momo.
Momo.
I'd cut her a break. Let her do $2,100 a month for the hat.
That is still so pricey.
Yeah.
Well, gotta make money somehow.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to get a copy of The Great Gatsby. Maybe we can do our own little book club in the Space Bunker. You know, me and Robot Arnie, and whoever, you know. Now you can go to hellofromthemagictavern.com and order that book through our Amazon link so you can read along and help support the podcast at the same time. Is Amazon delivered to space? Usidore the Wizard was played by Matt Young. Chunt the Badger was played by Adal Rifai. Momo the Mouse was played by special guest Erin Keif. Erin performs with the group Wet Bus every Thursday at Chicago's I.O. Theater. Hello from the Magic Tavern was produced by Arnie Niekamp, Evan Jacover, and Ryan DiGiorgi. This one edited by Ryan DiGiorgi. Music by Andy Poland, logo by Allard Laban, additional audio effects by Jason Knox, production assistance by Garrett Schultz. Visit us at hellofromthemagictavern.com or on Facebook or Twitter. Thanks to the Chicago Podcast Co-op, and hey, thanks to Earwolf. Now I'm going to play some more fan audio here in a second, but first, we wanted to give a quick shout out to the podcast Comedy Bang Bang, which just had its special 500th episode with special guests Paul F. Tompkins, Lauren Lapkus, Jason Mantzoukas, and loads more. It's a great podcast, obviously, you guys know that. It's the whole reason Earwolf exists in the first place, and we love it a lot. Oh, and Arnie, Usidore, and Chunt were on episode 461, so, you know, go back and listen to that. It's called Tragedy Boom Boom. But anyway, check out the big 500th Comedy Bang Bang on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or just, you know, wherever you listen to podcasts or steal them. And hey, tell them Craig sent you. I don't think they'll know what you're talking about, but you know. Remember, if you tweet a short video of yourself telling people to listen to Hello from the Magic Tavern, or just explaining the premise of the show, and you add the hashtag Treesistence or the hashtag Magic Tavern, we'll look at it and we might play it on the show, like this one from Robbity Raven.
Magic Tavern will not disappoint. Are you after high-concept fantasy and a painstakingly researched and intricately detailed constant narrative? Oh, you are? Well, Hello from the Magic Tavern has a talking flamingo. You won't get that in Westeros. Unless you do. I haven't read the books. I watched a supercut entitled Boobies and Dragons, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. So many dragons. 3, I believe. Anyway, this week's recommended reading for the book club is How Much Liquid is Too Much? A Guide on Liquid Swords. Also, don't feel sorry for me, that's not a speech impediment. I'm Australian. It's an accent.
Can we hear an impression of Temple Lady?
I don't like doing other people's impressions, but it's very funny. Well, isn't that exciting and interesting and different?
My favorite part of that catchphrase is the part in the middle.
Where he hesitates a little bit.
Yeah. Where the Temple Lady...
I'm doing it dead on.
Because mostly catchphrases are like, they really just flow from beginning to end, but it's nice to have one that has this sense of uncertainty in it.
Yes, I think so too.
Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, I Am Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern.